Hello and welcome to part 5 of my brand new tutorial series, How to Make a Cartoon in After Effects. Today I'm going to be rigging up my character's legs with Rubberhose. It's going to be awesome, you're going to love it. I can visibly see your erection. John Smith. I can see it. So a big problem in After Effects is that it doesn't have any inbuilt IK features. Now what I mean by IK is, say you have your feet on the ground, and I go to move the crotch, let's just say I just drag it down. I want the feet to stay on the ground, and I want the legs to just bend by themselves. I'm going to have to animate the legs every single time he moves. If only there was some way of having it so that the legs bend whenever you move your character. Well, luckily there is, and it's called Rubberhose. Now, Rubberhose is a very simple rigging tool in After Effects. Today I'm just going to be explaining how to rig legs using Rubberhose, but you can do all sorts of stuff with Rubberhose. It's basically limitless. Battleaxe.co, go down to Rubberhose. Yes, it costs $45, it's worth it. I literally use this every single day. It enables me to do my job. It's one of the only scripts or presets that I actually use in After Effects, but it really is the most useful thing ever to be able to just lower the body and have the legs bend. There are other things that enable you to do this. One is called Duick, but I found it a little bit complicated. This Rubberhose is super duper simple. So you buy it, you get a little download link, you unzip the file, you get a little folder, double click inside it, double click into script UI folder, and in here, Command C to copy them. You go into your applications, go into whatever After Effects you're using. I'm using CC 2015. You double click, you go into scripts, script UI panels, and just paste it in here. I've already pasted mine. Then you restart After Effects, open it up again, open up Window, and then down at the bottom it should say Rubberhose, and this little window should appear. You can squeeze it like that, you can enlarge it, whatever. And I'm going to pop mine down here. Push this up. That is how to install Rubberhose. Okay, to make a new Rubberhose for a leg, click this drop down and go to hip/ankle. Then click this little thing that says New Rubberhose System. What this creates is these 3 different layers. 2 controllers, so one for each end of the Rubberhose, and the hose itself, which is this grey little thing. We can get deep into the systems behind Rubberhose another time. For now, we're just going to do the basics, and we're going to rig up these legs. I'm going to pop this hip controller on the hip. I'm going to pop the ankle controller. Where do you think I'm going to pop it? Where? Where on earth? Just at the top of the foot, or... Yeah, I should put it like that. Whenever you get to the limit of the length of a Rubberhose, these controllers turn blue. You see that? Pop that there. I'm going to open up the effects controls down here. Not effects and presets up here, but effects controls down here. I'm going to change the hose length so that they're not blue anymore. It's not at its limit. I'm going to slightly bend it like that. Change the bend radius to 0%. That means instead of having a curve to it, it's got 0% of a curve, because our legs aren't set up to curve, they're set up into straight pieces. Turn the realism to 100%. Turn the bend direction to, well, at the moment, 100 means it's pointing right, minus 100 means it's pointing left. We want it pointing right, so leave auto flop off, freeze rotation. Now this is for this controller specifically, and we do not want the rotation frozen. We want it rotatable. Pop it back down here, slightly bent. You can also move the controller with the arrow keys. That lines up nicely. I'm going to click on the hip and go into Effect Controls and check off Freeze Rotation, because I want the hip to be able to rotate as well. At the moment, it can't rotate with this checked on, so I'm going to check it off. I'm going to hide the hose itself, parent left leg bot to this ankle control. Left leg bot, parent it to ankle. Now I'm going to parent left leg top to the hip, and parent the hip to the crotch. Then I'm going to parent the ankle control to the left foot. And this isn't going to line up perfectly, by the way, but whenever I move the foot up, the leg should bend. You see that it doesn't line up perfectly, but we're about to fix that. But essentially the important thing is that we move the foot and the leg bends. We can also move the crotch down, move the entire character down, and the leg will bend as well. Now we're going to tidy up the knee because obviously the two pieces of the leg don't line up perfectly when the knee bends. I'm going to move this foot up 2 places, hold down shift and up, 1, 2. I'm going to remember that it's up by 2 places. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more than that. Go to left leg bot, hit G, and I'm going to move these top bits down a little bit, and then go to left leg top and move these down so that they're in line. Zoom out, and hopefully this should line up. And put it back to its normal place. Yes, it does line up, but now it looks a little bit short. So if we keep on fiddling, eventually, hopefully we'll find the perfect position for these 2 pieces of the leg. Maybe a little bit up there. A little bit down. See how this works. Is it going to go out of position there? Let's show the hose again. Maybe the hose can give us some kind of insight. Change the width of the hose so that we can see. So it's meant to be bending around here. I'll just change the position of these to go around that a little bit more perfectly. There's other more complicated ways of using Rubberhose. Right now I'm just going to be doing this very simple way. Just for this type of character, this type of drawing. Lower the left foot, see how that lines up. Trying to line it up perfectly with the actual hose. Getting there, getting close, but the top seems to overlap, so left leg top is this bit that keeps on protruding out. Left foot. Oh, almost there. Actually, it needs to come down a little bit to get that round knee. Maybe this could be a little bit less. See what that looks like. Put the foot back down again. I'd say that looks pretty good. Hide the hose. Yeah. That looks good enough for now. And do exactly the same for the other leg. If you want to duplicate the hose, which is what we want to do, you don't highlight these and press Command D. That will fuck a lot of things up. You click the actual hose and you Alt-click on this new Rubberhose system. That will make you a new hose and new ankle and hip controllers. Move them along, both of them, and parent this new ankle one to the right foot. The hip one is already parented to the crotch, so that's fine. Now we're going to parent the right leg bot to the ankle, and parent the right leg top to the hip controller. Now you're thinking, wow, Ross, I really don't want to have to reshape the right leg top and the right leg bot again. Well, if you're like me and you just copied and pasted this leg over here, then you can just copy and paste the paths from these pieces of the leg. So if we open up left leg bot and left leg top, double click U, and then open up right leg bot and right leg top, double click U, highlight this one, copy, highlight this one, paste. You see it changed its shape. Go down to the next path, highlight this one, copy, go down, highlight this one, paste. I don't know what that did, but I can't even remember right now. I can't remember. Left leg top, path, copy, go to right leg top, and paste. And hopefully, if we've done that all correctly, when we lower this crotch, they should be perfectly lined up. Oh my god. Oh, yes. Oh, fuck yes. a little bit of a notch there on the end, but it's fine for now. Let's go back to the default position. Let's test the right foot, see what happens when you lift that up. Oh, fuck yes. Oh, God, yes. Rubber hose me right in my fucking...